What is Palm Sunday, Father Marc?
It's the celebration may not be the right word, the observation of our Lord's entry into Jerusalem for the final week of his life. The crowds gather to welcome him in. They think he's going to be some political revolutionary. He's going to overthrow the occupying Roman government. Little do they know that that's not the divine plan for things. But he comes in riding on a donkey, which was traditional back in those days for someone of great authority. You would think a donkey was not of a great authority, but oftentimes conquering kings would come in on a donkey or something of that nature. And they threw palms down before him and celebrated his arrival. It's a tremendous start to Holy Week, and we read a long passage from the gospel about our Lord's entry into Jerusalem, as well as we lead up to his crucifixion on that day.
So why do we read about his triumphal entry and crucifixion on Palm Sunday?
Well, it's interesting that it goes back a good bit of the ways, but at the same time, it's kind of been mixed up with all of the chaos of this week, which is really part of the reflection of the chaos of our Lord's life towards the end of his life. But we read this to remind ourselves of our Lord's sacrifice, of our Lord's giving of himself, of the fickleness of human nature. We cheer him on at the beginning and then we cry out, crucify him at the end, reminding ourselves of just how fickle we can be as well. But it primes the pump for the rest of the week and the holy moments that are to come.
So what are the traditions we're going to practice here at Christ Anglican this Sunday for Palm Sunday?
Well, we will bless the palms, and we will have palms in our hands, much like the palm branches that would have been there for the ancient crowds. We will read the passion of our Lord and his death, his suffering. We come up right to his death. But we don't talk about the resurrection. That is preserved for the great feast of the resurrection that we call Easter.
Wonderful. So if you would like to join us here for Palm Sunday observation in Cashiers, Highlands, or Western North Carolina, we will be celebrating Palm Sunday this upcoming Sunday with blessing of the palms and all the things Father Marc said. Be here at 10:30 at Christ Anglican Church. We'd love to have you.